Hi, this is Tamika Chambers, and I am back again to discuss the eighth principle that I believe it is important to healing from the inside out, because that is the only true way of healing. And if you haven't seen my other videos, definitely check them out. When I talk about healing from the inside out, I mean that we have to accept and acknowledge our truths. And having someone project their pain on us is only a minuscule part of the truth. Someone projected their pain on us. We are not at fault. A child is never at fault for what adults do. And so I also you want to acknowledge that you are here for a purpose, that you are not here to be the object of someone's pain, that you have divine gifts and talents to share with the world, to share, to help lift people up. You are the light, right? You are the light because you experience pain and you know what it's like and you don't want anybody else to go through it. That you are made in your creator's image. And so one of the things we also want to do when we accept and acknowledge the truth is we want to dismantle myths that may have kept us in secret. And one of my things was that adults or your elders know the right thing to do, right? And you disregard what you're feeling that is the right thing to do. And children are never to do that. It is so important, even as a mother, that I encourage my children to speak up. We were going over rights and responsibility. You have a right to speak. You have a responsibility to speak in such a way that it is the truth, and that, using the words that will help to build people up, right? When you're speaking about something, an event, not using curse words or, not slamming things. But I want you to speak from your heart, speak what you're feeling, right? And so number 2, part ways. When I talk about part ways, I talk about part ways mentally first. If you can't do it physically, that you are not the abuse, that every experience teaches us something about ourselves. And that's what I write about in my manuscript, Compass. 3, you can have calm during the storms, that memories will pop up, but it does not mean that you become a part of those memories, that you have parted ways from them and they are showing you who you are as a child, that loving, caring, trustful person that you're supposed to be, right? Someone just misused that. Number 4, cultivate your inner garden. We're going to get seeds from others that say, because you've been through this, you should do this. Statistics, research has a purpose, right? But you are not a statistic. You are uniquely designed and created with divine gifts and talents. And so I've always said that, and many people have said that you're outside the box. That's because I designed it to be, because I didn't feel like experiences have to define me, that I am not those. I am who my creator says I am. I am made in his image. I have hope and a future. I have divine gifts and talents. And so that's where we were talking about with cultivate your inner garden, because people will give you seeds and you can just say, hey, no, that belongs to you. That is not me. Number 5, harvest those fruits, those internal fruits we have. I believe we have everything we need to be successful. And throughout life, that's where we're delving into who we are, right? And how can we use our gifts to be that physical representation of truth in mind, body, and spirit. Number 6, seek everlasting freedom, not just forgiveness, but so that no experience define you. No other experiences will tap into your mood, that you are one with yourself and your source of life. And you know that you see distractions for what they are. You see their hearts. You see what's going on. So you don't need to become upset. And those emotions that do happen, anger, they showed me who I didn't want to be. Fearful. It showed me who I didn't want to be. I want to be bold. I want to be courageous. I want to love. I want to experience love. And that was my thing. I knew what love wasn't. And so I was searching for what love is. What is it? And that's what I want, because that's what I deserve, right? That's what you deserve. And so 7 talks about gratitude. I have over 100 things that I am grateful for. One of them being, I have my body. I get to decide what I want to do. I have my mouth, my voice, and I'm talking and I'm speaking, and I have my ears and I have my eyes. And I have two beautiful spiritual spiritual spirits that are here. I'm the spiritual garden. Two beautiful spirits that are here that I need to be present for, right? Because what I say to them, I reinforce in myself. Number 8, remember who you are. And it's all the things that I've mentioned thus far that God created you. I believe it's God. Remember, it's not about what we call it, it's what you believe, good versus evil, higher spirit, infinite spirit, but that we are created in the image of our Creator. We see the resiliency of trees. We see the beautiful art of nature. Our body is a priceless masterpiece of art. We see that everything has a time and a season, a time of crying, a time of laughter, and we are not tossed to and fro by what people are saying about us because we believe our life has purpose, divine purposes. We believe that we have divine gifts and talents. We believe in something greater than ourselves. And I think a major part of the problems why we're experiencing things is that we've forgotten who we are. We think that people and experiences define us. We go for material wealth instead of inner wealth and peace and calm and joy. We're not harvesting our natural fruits. And so in response to Child Abuse Prevention Month, I'm all about protecting children, to give them the tools, our children, the tools to build their moral foundation, your children, the tools to build their moral foundation so they can weather life storms using the gratitude, walking in gratitude to help keep the inner stuff, the good stuff in and the harmful stuff out, right? That we are praising them and we're telling them that their life have purpose. We're praising them when they do something well. We're telling them their life has purpose. We're reminding them of that, remembering who they are and what they are here to do, giving them the tools as much as possible to carry out their purpose, being present for them, also to helping those young and older children realize that abuse does not define you, that you are more than that experience. And that's what I felt like that message was coming to me. There was something pulling me and saying, you are more than that. Your life has meaning and purpose. Your life has meaning, has purpose. That what was done to you is not you. That was somebody else projecting their pain on you. And it's time for you to take your life back. It's time for you to remember who you are because you have work to do. We need a lot of your lights out there helping to remind people of the light that is within them, not the darkness, the light, so that we can all shine brightly.